worse things, not just this. I'm sad because Sessions came to me. He was the first senator to endorse me, and he wanted to be Attorney General, but I didn't see it. So taking questions on this right now. Also getting worried, he's taking questions on North Korea as well. So while this is happening on the south lawn of the White House, the president then gets on board Marine One. The helicopter heads out to Andrews Air Force Base on a flight, a short flight down to North Carolina. We will cover that next hour here when he arrives and get assessment of Florence. But so a lot of questions, a lot of topics, going to get a lot of headlines in a matter of minutes once we get that on the air for you.
Nice. So as we await that, when we get that, we will bring that to you. As soon as we do, we want to head to one of the hardest hit areas from Hurricane Florence. Brian Yennis is right in the middle of all of it in New Bern, North Carolina. And Brian, I go back to the initial days leading up to the hurricane actually making landfall, and shortly after it did, New Bern was quickly recognized as one of the hardest hit areas down there. What is happening there now?
Hi, Sandra. Well, you're exactly right. You know, some 4,300 homes were damaged. Everyone lost power here in New Bern. 300 businesses were damaged. And right now it is full recovery mode. And right behind me is the Manna One. This is a 40-foot semi-truck, 8 foot wide. It's from the North Carolina Baptist Men, and it's one of the largest food trucks ever built. In fact, there are 60 cooks here, about 1,000 square feet of kitchen space, and they've been creating meals, about 20,000 meals per day. Right now, they are busy making lunch for an expected 12,000 people that will be arriving here at about 11:30. If you come over here, you can see some of this over here. We've got Tommy. He's here cooking. What do we got over here, Tommy? Hot dogs. We've got hot dogs. You see that? Some of the meals here are hot dogs. Others are vegetable lasagna. These guys are volunteering. Tommy, tell me a little bit about where you're from.
I'm from Forest City, North Carolina.
Talk to me about what it means to you to be out here cooking for folks, despite the fact that you yourself were impacted by the storm.
Well, it's just good. You know, we need to help our brothers.
Right.
You know, it means a lot. I know they would come help me if I was having this problem. We had about 8 inches of rain in my home, but we didn't have flooding.
And you thought it was important to be out here for the folks that didn't have power.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Tommy. Again, it's not only just lunch, it's also dinner and breakfast. And these folks plan on being out here for some 2 weeks. And we've seen them here just, this is, again, the Baptists. We're talking about some 10,000 people that are volunteering across the state through this organization. And they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. We've got the cookies here, Sandra. And the cooking continues. Again, 11:30 lunch. We'll have dinner at 5, and they'll be delivering these meals not only throughout this area, but also they'll be offering a cafeteria here for people that want to drive through.
Brian, I bet those hot dogs that Tommy's cooking up are a welcome sight to some folks that have been through a lot the last few days. Looks like a really organized operation. Right. Brian Yennis, thank you very much for your reporting on the ground there.